Animal superpowers. Superheroes in films and comic books can do some amazing things. But the place to see real superpowers is in the wild. Get ready to meet creatures that can run fast, jump high, and carry heavy loads. If that doesn't sound impressive enough, you will also meet animals that can hear using their feet, see behind themselves, and lick their own eyeballs. These amazing abilities are all adaptations. They help animals to survive in their habitats. Super strength. If you were as strong as an ant, you could carry 50 friends. Leafcutter ants have strong necks and powerful jaws. They can carry objects 50 times heavier than themselves. Weaver ants use their super strength to pull leaves together to build their nests. Desert ants use their strength to collect food, dead insects. How much can they lift? Human, 1x own weight leafcutter ant, 50x own weight rhinoceros beetle, 100x own weight. Super jumping. If you jumped like a frog hopper, you could leap over a skyscraper. Frog hoppers are tiny insects with a big talent. Their back legs work like catapults. They push against the ground with a huge force that pings the frog hopper 70 centimeters into the air. Traveling 70 centimeters is a huge jump for frog hoppers, which are less than 7 millimeters long. It's like an adult human leaping 200 meters. It's a good way to escape predators. Super speed. If you ran like a tiger beetle, you could run 20 times faster than the world's best sprinters. Tiger beetles use their super speed to hunt. They can catch almost any insect, from ants to spiders. Tiger beetles are the speediest insects. They can run about 120 times the length of their body every second. How far in 1 second? Human, 6 body lengths. Cheetah, 16 body lengths. Tiger beetle, 120 body lengths. Super distance. If you ran like an ostrich, you could finish a marathon in 50 minutes. Ostriches run at up to 72 kilometers per hour to escape from predators, such as lions. The lions can run just as fast, but they get tired more quickly. Ostriches' legs work a bit like pogo sticks. Their leg joints are very springy, so they don't need to use much energy when they run. How quickly could they run a marathon? Human, 2 hours plus. Camel, 1 hour. Ostrich, 50 minutes. Super swinger. If you moved like a gibbon, you could swing between monkey bars 10 meters apart. Gibbons move through forests by swinging from branch to branch. They can move as fast as a galloping horse. Gibbons have adapted to living above the ground, in trees. They have wide shoulders, long arms, and strong elbows. Curved fingers to grab branches. Light body, legs shorter than arms, swinging helps gibbons move around and collect food from a large area. Super swimmer. If you swam like a sailfish, you could swim the length of an Olympic pool in 6 seconds. Sailfish are the fastest fish in the ocean. They can speed through the water at up to 10 meters per second. This is 5 times faster than the best human swimmers. Sailfish use their super speed to hunt smaller fish. How fast can they swim? Human, emperor penguin, sailfish. Super sight. If you had eyes like a woodcock, you'd be able to see behind you. Birds of prey, like this owl, have eyes that face forwards, like humans do. But birds that are prey, like this woodcock, often have eyes on the sides of their heads. Woodcock's eyes are very high and very far back on their heads. This means they can see all around and above themselves without moving their heads. Woodcocks can dig for juicy earthworms while keeping an eye out for predators, such as owls. How far around can they see? Human, dog, woodcock. Super hearing. If you were a spider, you'd be able to hear with your feet. Some spiders can hear sounds, but they don't have ears. These jumping spiders have tiny hairs on their legs, which can detect sounds up to 3 meters away. This helps the spiders to hide when they hear the buzzing of wasps. It can save them from getting caught. Some wasps capture spiders and keep them in their nests to feed their young. Hearing hairs on a spider's leg. Super tongue. If you were an okapi, you'd be able to lick your own eyeballs. An okapi's, say oekarpi, blue tongue can be up to 45 centimeters long. It comes in handy for cleaning their eyes, ears, and even their nostrils. How long is their tongue? Human, sphinx, say sphinx, moth, okapi, giant anteater. Okapis' tongues are adapted to be long and strong enough to pull leaves into their mouths. Super appetite. You had a caterpillar's appetite, you could eat 12,000 meals a day. All caterpillars have big appetites. But these moth caterpillars are the greediest of all. First, they eat their own egg case. Then they eat the leaf they hatched on. Then they start chomping other leaves. Each caterpillar eats 86,000 times their own weight in leaves before they change from a caterpillar into a moth. Finally, they change into huge moths. The markings on their wings look like eyes. Super age. If you lived as long as a giant tortoise, you could have 250 birthday parties. Wild giant tortoises only live on 2 groups of islands, far out at sea. There are no predators to eat the giant tortoises on these islands. The tortoises live long, slow lives. One tortoise, nicknamed Advata, was about 250 years old when he died. How many birthdays? Human, 70 to 110. Giant tortoise, 250. Greenland shark, 400. Ocean quahog, 500. Super brain. What's your superpower? You can't outrun an ostrich or swim like a sailfish. A woodcock would spot you easily. Even jumping spiders can hear you coming. These animals all have features that help them survive in their habitats. But don't despair. You have a superpower too. Your brain. Humans have big brains compared with the size of our bodies. This has helped us solve problems and adapt to living all over the world. How much of their body is brain? Horse. Gorilla. Bottlenose dolphin. Human. Glossary. Adaptations, changes to a group of plants or animals that happen over many years to make them better suited to the place where they live. Force, strength or power. Habitats, the places where an animal usually lives or a plant grows. Joints, where 2 bones fit together. Marathon, long-distance running race, usually 42.2 kilometers, 26.2 miles, long. Predators, animals that hunt other animals for food. Prey, animals that are hunted by other animals as food. Wild, living or growing in a natural state, not looked after by people. Look back, explorers. What is the speediest insect? How many birthdays can Greenland sharks have? What is the difference between birds of prey and birds that are prey? Reread pages 24 and 25. Can you explain what the caterpillar will eat before it becomes a moth? How do ostriches' leg joints help them to escape from lions? Did you find out what the spider uses the hairs on its legs for?